say that for sure. But the one that released was called Greenhouse Effect with my man Snipe in the A.
Okay.
And he a producer. He worked with a lot of artists, Raekwon, Ghost, Young Chris, Loaded Lux. He worked with K Slay.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? He worked with a lot of people. Sheik Luch, Sheik on my next project too.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Locks Love. That's
yeah,
what's up.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Lock, shout out 914 for real.
Yeah, I
so,
see.
You know what I'm saying?
That new Jada Kiss song is crazy.
Yeah, that new
Yeah,
Jada
that
Kiss.
yeah. So I did a Greenhouse Effect. I did that, and I released it. You know, it's more boom bap heavy, and you know, people didn't really gravitate to it because you know it's like, I mean, you know, short attention span. Like, you know, you really rapping. We trying to turn up. Which
What
is
year
cool.
was this?
This was like 2011.
Okay.
12.
2011. Okay.
Yeah. They need to chill. So, bam. So I did that. Then I dropped Burn.
Yeah.
And then I dropped No Debating. No, I dropped No Debating, then Burn.
Well, hold on, just real quick. What did Burn stand for?
Brilliant, underrated, resilient, and notorious.
Okay. I really want to know that.
Yeah, Burn. Yeah, brilliant, underrated, resilient, and notorious. I dropped that, and then I did the Residue, which is all trap, produced by my man 808 Will. It's more trap, everything trapped out, and they kind of was like, okay, this what we, you know what I'm saying?
So that's when they started really paying attention to you.
Yeah, the Residue, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then I had a mix at our mix, and it brought out about 150 people to like, maybe like 150 to 200 is packed in there.
That's
You know?
strong.
Yeah, so shout out Bruce. I'm having another one Friday too.
Okay.
You know, y'all more than welcome to come. It's called Backwoods and Hip Hop. It's like a past auxiliary event. And we just gonna have dope artists just playing their shit, not a performance, just kicking it, smoking, drinking, drinks provided, food provided by Bayou Egg Rolls, and we just gonna be in there kicking it from 8 to 10. So
And where's this going to be at?
I Mix Studios South.
iMix Studios.
6347 Ashcroft.
By this time this comes out, it'll be afterwards.
Okay.
But But it's
still,
good that you
yeah,
shout it
yeah,
out,
yeah,
though.
It's good to shout it out. It's good
I'm
to shout
letting
out
y'all
Bayou
know,
Egg
though.
Rolls.
You know what I'm saying? I'm letting y'all know.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
That's
We'll
what's
be
up.
there.
So bam, it was kind of lit then, and I dropped Two Dope No Exposure. It was a project, but it's more like a Get Money playlist if I had to define it as anything. Now I'm going back to the boom bap just because at the core of me is a lyricist, so I got some shit called Soul of the Streets dropping.
And that's the other thing, too. Like, watching some of your freestyles, watching some of your music, you do kind of bridge those sides where it's like, you know, 1 minute. I mean, I'm watching the video where you down here with D-Lo, like, and then I'm watching another video where you're blatantly like back in New York.
Yeah.
I think, and you had one of the lines like, it's like, you know, I'm from here, but I learned to get money in Houston. It's one of those things where it's you represent both really, really
You
well.
really do.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. You know, I was taught just being a hustler. It's not where you from, it's where you at. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I could yell out, I'm from New York, da-da-da-da-da, but that don't mean nothing if I ain't making no noise out here in Houston. What good that do you from where you from? What that mean to somebody out here where you from? Does that supposed to change the outlook of the perception of you? Nah.
No.
I'm going to judge you by what you're doing right here,
Yeah.
now in this city, in this town. You feel me?
makes
If you a
sense.
bum here, I don't want to hear about you being a millionaire in West Bubble. You feel me?
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
a millionaire in West
Yeah.
Bubble. No, you a bum here, bro.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? So that's what you know what I'm
Used to
saying?
get money, niggas.
Yeah,
You be
I don't-
like, oh,
you feel
okay.
me? So that kind of just told me it's not where you from, it's where you at. So I just adapted, you know, real, no real, you know. I never try to overdo it or do too much, man. I just play my position.
You definitely made it where you at. That's
Yeah,
a good
for sure,
thing.
For sure.
I mean, you are the what is it? You could be the first sea green of the next Sean Poe.
Yeah.
I love that line.
Oh, yeah.
I love that line.
Yeah.
I pulled over. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
all
you know,
right.
Yeah, that's off that. Damn, well, you listen to that on that. What was that? Spot? It's around 4.
I was on
That's
Burn.
Too Dope, No Exposure.
Yeah. Oh no,
Too
no, it
Dope,
was
No
on Too Dope, No
yeah.
Exposure.
You know, and
Yeah.
and that's just my mentality because you know, it just made me think of that because you know, Sean just such a frontline dude, and he really. You know, he may have did something wrong in the public eyes, but in his eyes it was right because he was riding
Yeah.
for the cause.
Yeah.
And you know, I know a lot of people that fell victim to that, and you know, they doing life for 40 now just because they riding for the cause. They not wrong in their mind,
No,
but they wrong in the public's mind.
I understand.
You know, so it's all about what your values and morals and principles are.
Yeah.
You know, what you willing to do this for. So that's why I say, you know, I could be the first sea green of the next Sean Poe. You know, because anything can happen where you gotta, you know.
You got to do what you got to
Yeah.
do. But bringing this all back around. So, Too Dope, No Exposure.
Yeah, TDNE.
That's what's out right now, correct?
Yeah, all streaming platforms.
All
TDNE.
streaming platforms,
Yeah,
yeah.
featuring the homie Whiskey,
Mhm.
Expo, Checkboy Stats, Chris Reezy, I got production from Pug on there, my man
Yep.
808 Will.
Yeah.
I got production from Laidback Jones, Space Ghost, DJ Space Ghost. I got
Yeah,
some
Space Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that Fam and Peace.
Yes,
You know?
FIP.
Yeah, FIP, Fam and Peace. So, I got some bangers on there. I'm very proud of that project. I'm definitely proud of this new project.
Do we still have FIP up? I'm trying to think that we have FIP up. or do
FIP,
we have
and we
Serving
also
This
got
Town?
dang it, how did I forget? Money and
I'm trying to think. We might have Serving This Town. Either way,
Serving This
Yeah,
Town.
I got my
Yeah.
man Trap on there,
Yeah,
man. How can I
yeah, yeah.
forget?
Serving
That's
This
my
Town.
dude, man. Trap, man.
Let's actually,
I like Serving This Town. I like
And
the
production
video
by
a
Bills
lot.
too. Yeah, Serving This Town. Yeah,
Yeah.
my man Red did that video in the media block. Shout out Q Guy.
Oh, no wonder.
Here we
Yeah.
go.
You had a very talented actress.
Shout out Jessica Michelle
Yeah.
for sure. You know what I'm saying? Serving This Town.
There we go.
I'm ready right now. We heavy right now. I don't even fuck around. We serving this time. Yeah, in the birds, the pounds. Picture heard from the man. We serving this town. Who swerving? I'm wild. You ain't heard of my style. On the curb with the laugh. Used to herd in and out.
Is that's a Knicks cap?
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
How do you feel about your basketball team
Man,
being
it's like,
trash?
hey,
Trash.
hey, listen, man, we got RJ. We got a good first round pick. We building. We in rebuilding mode right now. We a young team. We gonna get it together.
But y'all been rebuilding for the past
Nah,
how
we
many
got the
years?
worst owner in sports. Okay,
Okay,
nobody
there
wants
we
to
go.
play for Dolan.
Let's point it.
Nobody wants to play for Dolan. That's
No.
obviously
Oh, that's
nobody.
true.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
So
That's true.
we kind of handicapped, but he's a billionaire, so it's like
You can't do anything
yeah,
about
man,
it.
come on.
That's
the best
what it
thing for
is.
him to do would be to sell the team, but
He's
He ain't
not.
gonna
he's
sell
not
that team.
gonna
He's not.
sell it. Yeah,
I would never sell it.
Nobody-
Because he's still
yeah.
making money.
Because the Knicks
Exactly.
are always gonna be like
That-
a
that-
money making
yeah,
franchise.
That's
for
really
him,
what
you know?
happens.
Yes.
Makes
We
sense.
make the same argument about the Texans all the time,
Yeah.
where it's just like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what. Once you get to a certain level where it doesn't matter what moves you make,
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
long as people are going to support. Because I'm like, people still buying the gear.
Yeah.
People are still
Yeah.
going to the stadium.
I
people
just
are
got a
still
Texans
buying,
hat the other day.
People are still buying
Yeah.
the tickets.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. There are other regions where it's like, if your team is trash, people are like, nah, we're not buying
Nah,
nothing.
yeah.
So we're not buying. But I'm like, Knicks stuff don't go
Nah,
out.
nah,
like they
nah.
still
Yeah.
gonna sell.
Yeah. It's the it's the Mecca, as they like to say.
Yeah.
Right now we looking garbage, but we gonna keep working. We gonna get it together. It's like the Texans. Hopefully McNair learned, because for a lot of years he wasn't drafting any black quarterbacks or nothing.
Nothing.
Now he learned from Deshaun. You got a superstar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you
And it
know.
took that just
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah.
but then it makes you think like, okay, what other moves could you be
Yes,
making? Where it's like,
yes.
this is a move you like, how many quarterbacks did we go through of just absolute trash? Where
Oh,
people was
man.
like, yo, draft anybody else. Like people would literally see it
Anybody
before
else.
season, like
Yeah,
anybody
yeah.
else,
Yeah.
anybody else.
At least y'all got a star, and him and Hopkins connection is probably
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
if not best in top 2 or 3 connections in the league, wide receiver, quarterback to wide receiver.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with my team. I like Barrett. I like Barrett. I like when we started. Barrett having a good season, and we just gonna keep pushing, man. Us going 500 would be a hell of a season for us.
It would.
You know what
it
I'm
would be
saying?
a hell of
a season for us. Fizdale trying. We trying hard. I'm an avid sports fan, so I can
I
talk
see.
that sports shit. Hell yeah.
I see. So,
I
so
watch it all. I watch it all.
you're from White Plains, so does that make you a Mets fan?
Nah, I'm a
Okay.
Yankee fan.
All right.
Man. I'm a Yankee
I was trying
fan.
to jab at you.
Yeah, I'm a Yankee fan. Y'all got that.
We
do.
I respect
We-
it. I
we-
lost
we-
a lot of money
we
on
what?
that.
Really?
Y'all got
What?
that. I lost
You
a lot of
lost
money on that.
Y'all knocked
Yeah. I lost a lot of money on that. You know what I'm
We
saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I lost.
had to.
Yeah, I lost a lot of chicken on that to my Houston homies. Like, yeah, and then I got.
Because y'all got us
the hat on
last
today,
year.
yo.
Yeah,
last
y'all
year
did.
y'all got us. I was like, okay, we
Yeah.
was riding high.
Yeah.
I was like,
But
we
you know
was
what? Like you just said, it don't matter where you from, it's where you at.
Yeah.
And we at 2019.
there. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so y'all got down, but for sure we'll be back. Y'all know we coming, man.
I
Y'all
know.
know in your head, y'all know y'all gonna see us for the next 5 at least.
Of course.
Y'all know
Absolutely.
we the 2.
Absolutely.
Like in
But
the
I-
AL, we the 2.
That hat looks
Yeah,
real familiar.
yeah. Hey, listen, it's the Master
You
Keys,
rep
man.
the
I'm
boat.
really fly, man. It's the master
Okay,
kicks,
all
man.
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the it's the master kicks, man. You know I'm
Camo-
really fly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's nice.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You still manage a way to bridge both.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
know,
like you still manage
hey,
to like,
you know,
I gotta rep both.
My man Pug Tunes, he like, man,
Friend of the show who's been on the show more times than
that's-
anybody.
That's my
Anybody,
nigga
yeah.
right there. Pug like, man, you gotta drop some shit called Newston. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? He
Nah,
like
but
you
you should
the
listen to
You
that.
should have
definition.
never
of that.
said that.
You
See?
should have said that a lot.
Yeah.
But no. Honestly, that is kind of where it is.
He like, man,
where-
that describes you. That word kind of is you. You know what I'm saying?
Pug is
Like,
a genius.
and
Yeah.
that-
Yeah.
you were saying like that is what separates you out the pack. Where it is, like it's cool seeing that vibe, that New York vibe, and also that Houston connection, where it still matches up, and it's like, oh, okay, I can rep both sides. I still know, I know all of Houston. I know my parts of New York. I know New York, and I can still bring those together. Cause like, I mean, you saw us like when you say like, yo, my next album I got Chic Luch, like.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, if you
Of
had
course.
like, you know,
Yeah.
Chic Loots and then Pug Tunes production
Yeah,
and
you
then
know,
something down
yeah,
here,
like-
here, maybe
yeah.
a little Kiki or something,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
something like that. Like
yeah,
those things
like I
bridging
say,
together.
I got this. You know, I got lyricists from the South, from Houston on my shit. and I
Yeah.
got
D-Lo.
shit, you know, yeah, you
Shit.
know, yeah.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know.
yeah, D-Lo was
So,
hard.
so I
Link up with Big Fats. Link up with Big
That,
Fats.
we same squad. PUD.
Yeah, PUD.
Yeah, we PUD.
I'm stupid.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
same squad, man. That's the fam right there.
Yeah.
Shout out PUD, Pup, Wall, Fats, Jarrell. You already know everybody over there. So, what was we on? Because I done lost train of thought right now. We said how Bridget.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, because in New York, they used to call me Tex. But when I come back to Houston, they'll call me New York. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
funny.
So it'll be crazy because I go up to New York, I say certain shit. My man G Money on my live now say certain shit like hoe ass nigga. And the New York motherfucker be like, what a hoe ass like
Okay.
what you say?
Yeah.
What is a hoe ass nigga? Like
I
what? Like
understand.
you know what I'm saying? You know, and then you know I say certain shit out here, like you know you OD or you wild, you know what I'm saying? They be like, I'll play basketball, stick your man. They be like, what? Hey,
Yeah.
man, what you you know what I'm saying? So
Stick to your man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
so right now, I always like, you know, I always had the best of both worlds with the lingo, so that's what kind of put me ahead, because I be in tune with both coasts. I come back home, it's like homecoming, all my squad, everybody out there rocking. And then, you know, it's love, and, you know, they respect that I'm out here doing my thing, and they always be behind me and telling me keep pushing, and I see you down there, so I love them niggas for that.
And that's good that you keep pushing. So what you keep pushing, you say you got something coming out, correct?
Yeah, Soul of the Streets, I ain't picked the date, but probably next month around, like, middle of November, some of the end. But, yeah, I got something for sure dropping, like, yeah.
So
It's done, so.
It's done.
It's done, yeah.
You got Soul of the Streets. Who you got on it again?
Oh yeah, you know I got Chic on there.
Yep.
I got D-Lo. I
Yep.
got Fats. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? I may have a surprise or two more.
Okay.
So
Okay.
So that's what it is. And,
Yeah.
and what do you have coming up this upcoming week?
okay, I got Backwoods and hip hop, kind of like a Pastor Aux. I invited some of the dopest lyricists in the city to come kick their shit to a new crowd or whatever, you know. And it's just like, hey, it's your turn. Play your shit.
No, that's
You know what I'm
100.
saying?
Now,
And
is this
then-
going to be a continuing thing, or are we just checking it out right now?
Nah. You know, I'm gonna do a continual thing. I'm gonna have something else in hip hop and something else in hip hop. This one is just more smoke. You know what I'm saying? Friendly. So it's called Backwoods and hip hop.
Oh, that
Oh,
makes
okay.
perfect
Yeah,
sense.
you know what I'm saying? Now the next one may be something else and something else. And I just want to continue it. And just to, you know, open up another platform for artists, and eventually I want artists from other cities, you know what I'm saying? That, hey, I want to tap in with that or whatever, you know.
That's good.
Because our advantage is, you know, who I step with, we bring numbers. So
That's good, man. You got Backwoods and hip hop. You should do one for drinking Henny and hip hop. Something
yeah,
like that.
yeah. That, of course.
That makes
that's
some.
coming. I'm an avid Henny sipper, man.
There you go.
I'm a New York nigga, man. We drink Henny, man.
Yeah, y'all
That
sure
shit-
do.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
and
I'm New
H-Town
York, we
niggas do
drink-
too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's a good thing we're pressed
Yeah.
for time this week. We really want to thank you for coming out. C Green, everybody. C Green. Where can we find you at again? Put up that Instagram. Boom.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Fam up Green, C Green. Yes, friend of the show. Once again, I am Avery, like a very nice guy, and that's the co-host once again, Devon, just Devon.
It's just Devon. It's just Devon.
Yeah.
But you know, it works. It
And
works.
here we are.
We
and my
appreciate
humble,
you.
yeah.
And we'll definitely be having you back on.
Definitely.
We had
anytime.
some
I really
technical
enjoy-
difficulties
yeah.
this week, so we're
Yeah.
going to make sure to have you on like another time.
Yeah,
but it's a short episode this week. But
Yeah,
is
hopefully
what it
y'all enjoyed it, man. You
hey,
know
go
what I'm saying?
stream all this stuff.
Yeah,
Stream
Like,
it.
go stream everything.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
SEE space GREN. The Residue and Two Dope No Exposure is on all streaming platforms right now.
All right.
There we go. In my humble opinion, where the opinions are humbled and the words aren't jumbled. Good night and goodbye. Bang.